I'm Sam!
She's Sam.
Hello everyone, Samantha here, and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. We had just opened this note door. Forgive me if I'm a little... I may be off with that? That is what we did, right? It's a new day for me. New day of recording. Whoop. So I do believe that's what we did. We just finished Clank. Yes, okay. It is all coming back to me. Alright, so we finished Clanker's Cavern, and now we are on our way to Bubble Gloop Swamp. Hello! Oh, right. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need my notebook. We're gonna write down the things she says to us, because I'm gonna try to actually, for once, do this right. Often sleeps on a pile of treasure. That does not sound bad. Hello? Can I do that? That's what she said, right? The only thing she's ever won was the dirtiest undie. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna judge, okay? But, you know, if that were a contest, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to win it. That's my personal opinion. Often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, posing in her long john. Whoa, girl! Okay, sorry, I'm writing this down in her long johns. Hey, you know what? Good for you! You're on the cover of a magazine? I'm not gonna hate for that. Really, the only thing I'm just kind of not feeling right now is the fact that she took my sister. Everything else she does is her business. It's a Bubble Gloop. Just don't take sisters, man. Come on. Be cool. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Everything's fine. Yay. Hi, guy. Alrighty. So, there's something I must do first. This is something you would only really know if you've... How many gold feathers? Okay. If you've played before. I'm gonna give a little trickaroosh. I did not want to do that. Oh shoot, I already wasted one life. Alright, hear me out. So, I'm gonna... I want to go break something first. I don't know how to explain it. I just know I need to go through here when you turn into something in Bubble Gloop Swamp. And when you turn into that something, these piranha waters don't hurt you. But you don't come through here unless you're the thing you turn into. But then you come here and you're like, oh no, because the thing you turn into can't break this. But you can when you're a bear. Or I guess a bird, because Kazooie did that. But point is, that's something I just do. So sorry if that's a huge me being a spoil puss for knowing to do that. Look at that. Should we do one at a time? Should we just like bond over this puzzle like you would a real puzzle? These are thick puzzle pieces, man. They look like cookies. Or like hockey pucks. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with hockey pucks. Might as well open it while we're here, but we're not going there yet. Avert your eyes! I don't even want you to look at Freeze Easy, dude. It's not even about that. Alright, so this... alright, okay, alright, okay, there we go. I wanted to save this for the way back, because there's no way to get your energy back when you're here. But there is when you go back, so yeah, I'm just trying to be as efficient as I possibly can. Maybe hit that on the way back. That... Yes! That was perfection. I'll take my Banjo-Kazooie prize now. Alrighty. I gotta stop saying alrighty. Sorry. I think I'm doing that thing where I fill in space with sound. When I can just let it be silent, guys. It's okay. I don't need to be on all the time. I think I feel pressure to be on, though, when I don't have face cam. I do the face cam thing now for streaming. That's kind of like my new system. But for just kind of some random playthroughs, I kind of don't want to have it on, because to be completely honest right now, I feel like a ball of flub. I feel all like I'm in my Snuggie. Not that I mind people seeing me in my Snuggie, but I just kind of, like, sometimes I just don't want my face shown, you know? There's shame in that, I hope. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm about to hear there's a lot of shame. Hi, Bottle Boy. These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Chicken. Banjo! I explicitly told you not to call me that. Great, now you know all the swamp's moves. Yeah, so that's all for this, man. You only learn one thing. Isn't that nuts? Some levels you learn like 6 things, and others you're just like, well, one and done. Get out of my face. So this is what we just learned. See these boots? Remember all that pain I experienced in Piranhasville? not anymore. These boots keep me safe and sound. Let's collect that. We're gonna need that. Isn't that awesome? I forgot what they're called. He definitely just said it, though. Come back here, frog guy. Owies. Come on. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. I killed him just to lose a life to get the life that he gave back. Circle of the pine. I wanted to say honeycomb, but I said pine. And then I stopped myself. Ah, camera, please. Relax. Let's get these here notes. And this. So a strategy in these games is that you try to do what you can while you're the bear and bird, and then you kind of like let yourself turn into a mumbo thing later on. I just know to feed this guy eggs, sorry. I didn't even preface that. Crocodiles like that. To be fair, if someone threw a hard-boiled egg at me, I'd be all over that. Give me yummies. Me want yummy too. I got you, guy. I'll find you. Yeah. So if you turn into, like if Mumbo's in a level and you turn into him a little too early, then you're just kind of subjecting yourself to having to turn back and, you know, kind of cluttering up your timeline there. When you got a lot of stuff you gotta do. You gotta be a bear, you gotta get some eggs, you gotta, like, hurt these frogs, and, you know, you don't want your schedule taken all up. That's why. That's why it's good to... Whoop. Ooh, there you go. That's why it's good to mumbo when you're ready to mumbo. Yes! I'm gonna just jump over. So, those notes look impossible, but don't worry, I have a strat. Wait until I talk to Mumbo. Oh, shoot, I wanted to get that first. Am I still tall enough? Ah, 9 is the limit. That stinks. Why would there be a limit on extra lives? You could get, like, infinity super life in Mario, whatever it's called. The Wii version. No, 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 no. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. Hear me out. Okay. Wait. Okay. There's something... What the heck? How do I do that one move? That's what I was trying to do! This! Oh my gosh, dude. The Switch controls. Clearly, I know this game inside and out on N64, but sometimes the control on the Switch just gets me. It's alright, we got our puzzle. Although I have no more yellow feathers, that's not my favorite thing in the world. Sorry, I'm being impatient. Sometimes I just don't want to wait for leaves or lily pads. I feel like that's a motto somewhere. Put that on a shirt. Let me do some things first. Let's gather. No, I changed my mind. Let's do the puzzle. Alright, this is pretty stressful. There's gonna be a timer, and I'm gonna have to go get it without falling or hurting myself. And I'm gonna do it on my first try. Ugh. Oh shoot, I almost fell off. Gonna do it on my first try. She said with mild amounts of confidence. Alright, come on. Ooh, don't get overzealous. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. That's good. Oh, this part. Actually, I got a lot of time to navigate this. Yeah. That's it. That's cash money. Thanks, man. Alright. Ah, stop it. Now I'm gonna go back slowly and pick these up. Because there is no need to be careful when you're getting puzzle pieces. When you're trying to get your notes, you know, you gotta be on top of it. I was gonna say you gotta be vivid. I'll be real with y'all. I had a kind of stressful day, so my brain's not in it. But I wanted to play Banjo Kazooie so bad. For those, like, if maybe I didn't mention this enough in the first episode, this is my comfort game. This is prime comfort game. I have a few others. Really, a lot of things on the N64 is my comfort. Some older games. Rugrats Search for Reptar on PlayStation is a big comfort for me. Yes, Rugrats Search for Reptar. These are just games I can kind of turn my mind off and feel good while I'm playing them. And it's really just great. It's a great thing to have if you have a game like that in your life. If you have a comfort game, I'd love to hear it, what it is. Or if you don't, like a show or like a comfort movie. Maybe even like a band or some music. I'm sure there's so many different... Oh, I went this... Okay. There's so many different ways to have comfort in your life, which is lovely.
An ugly, hairy trespasser. He's after our lucky charms. But he'll never beat us all.
You don't know that. Ow! Yeah, that's what I thought. I used to, like, crap out of this and just do the invulnerability thing and stand there while they, like, crashed into me and died. That just feels, you know, not like something I want to do in front of people. I want to pretend I don't do that. And show you me doing it the noble way. And then secretly do it the other way. Owie. Stop. Stupid frogs. Actually, I think you guys look really cool, but you're probably poisonous because you're really neon. That's kind of a fun fact. The really neon colored animals and bugs tend to be poisonous. Maybe I shouldn't say bugs, but I know for frogs that's true. I guess it makes sense. It's like a protective thing. Oh, come on, are you the last one? There we go.
Blub.
See, Blub is in this game.
You're too tough for us flibbits. Teeth are gold.
So I thought that other fish's name was Blub, but it turns out that's just the phrase that this guy says. But it's no one's name. It's just a curse word in this world. This whole time I was calling Gloop or Glue. I think his name's Gloop. I was calling him Blub, man. Alright. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to do this first. There's a few different directions you could take on the swamp. And we're going to take this. So we're going to do our little jumpies. Look at these huts. More huts that people probably worked very hard on. I'm just tearing them down so I can what? Get a puzzle piece to save my sister? That's it? So here we go. Here's our grunty switch. And we got some hearts. Orp. That'll make sense when we get to it, but trust me, we needed to do that, or else we wouldn't get our puzzle in the hub world, which is a tragedy. So, I think last time was it? Yeah, right before I recorded, I kept forgetting that I needed to adjust the litter box situation, but this time, the litter is very clean, and I am no longer suffering from my cat's activities. It smells great in here, they have been fed, everyone's happy. Camera, please. Have some respect. I'm trying to be a bear. And I believe this is the final one of the Poosley. Yes! Thank you. Eat that puzzle piece. Okay. Now I'm gonna take chances and just... Woo! I wonder if I'll die on this playthrough. It's very possible. Sometimes I'm just a doopy doodle, and I'll get overzealous or overconfident, and I'll just jump, miss something, and then die due to fall damage. That's very common for me in the last world. Mark my words. Future me, maybe try to edit that in. Ooh, my feet are numb and cold. I have such a core memory of that. One time I read that out loud, and my dad heard me from the other room, and he went, "What? Oh my god, are you okay?" Because, you know, I'm pretty sure numb and cold means frostbite. So I guess he thought that I was, like, reporting that I had frostbite or something. But I was like, no, Dad, I'm reading the thing in Banjo Kazooie. And I think about that every time I'm here with this turtle guy. This turtle reminds me of my dad. Dad, if you're watching this, which probably not, you're not really into playthroughs. That makes him sound like he's not supportive. He's very supportive of all the things. He just isn't into playthroughs. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's use that. Let's do this the right way for once in my life. Let's get my Jinjo friend. Hi, buddy. Oh, so sad they were all separated, but we're gonna bring them together. It's even sadder in the second game, because, like, there's, like, an entire group of them that, like, dies. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. In we go. We're already halfway through, at least with the puzzles. Okay. Alright. So... Oh, this one makes my everything hurt. My body hurts, my life. Okay, so here's the thing. I tend to have a really good memory. But something about this particular game, it's a memory game, just makes me want to actually, I don't know, eat a bag of glass. So I'm going to get a piece of paper out and I'm going to write it down. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. And I'm a good person. Let's do it. Hi, bud. Anyone remember Tip Top from Diddy Kong Racing? Quiet, please. The famous Tip Top Choir will now perform my latest work. Okay. Pink. Yellow. Red. Okay, I didn't have to write that one down.
Bit short, isn't it?
Do I have a voice for Kazooie? I was just doing my... We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. Pink. Yellow. Red. Pink. Yellow. Red. Perfect. Okay. Ready to... Not too bad. Try lesson 2. Pink, blue, red, yellow, light blue. Okay, pink. I missed. Pink. Blue. Red. Yellow. Light blue. I believe there is a lesson 3. Artemis, this is not the time. Oh my... Ah, splendid. You'll just need one more. Oh god, Artemis is covering everything. I got this. Artemis, but red, yellow, red, purple, blue, red, blue. No one can live at that speed. Red, yellow, red, perp, a blue, a red, and a blue. I missed. A blue. Artemis, you trying to sabotage me? You got something against turtles? Do you even know what a turtle is? A true masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. Thanks, man. I love you. Love you, bud. But not without getting me a honeycomb piece. Whoops. Okay, I guess I'll get that. Sorry, there is nothing more I can teach you. I'm gonna just get that now, like I said I would before. So here's a real bummer of a bum. These turtles are so precious and cute, and I love seeing them, right? But they're gone. Like, once I leave, they don't come back. Let me show you. Let me show you this tragedy. I want to take a sip of my water. So the turtle, you can always go inside him. But then you come inside here, and they're gone. The babies. Why? They just move out? And also, why are you rehearsing inside of a living you? I mean, it's like Attack on Titan. Come on now. Like, and they don't do that in Attack on Titan, but they could. Right? Alright. Owies. Stop it. Stop. Stop being piranhas. Be nicer to me. Okay. Look at this. More on him later. But isn't he cool? Giant crocodile. Okay. Ooh. So, let's do this. Oh my gosh. How dare you? That's right. I got the final word on that one. Boom! So I want to go back for that. Nothing more frustrating than forgetting about that. There we go. I hope you can't hear my air conditioner. If you can, sorry. It's quite hot in here, and I keep saying it's so hot when I'm recording, and I decided to just take a chance. You know, choose me. See if it works. And if it doesn't, regret my choices later. But at least I gave it a try. Hey. Got us a nice gold feather. I believe that's it. Yes, I know there's notes there, but trust me, I'm gonna get them later. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, more gold feathers. Yeah, I'll take that. Come to me. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, the pain. Ooh. Back up we go. Alright, let's take that, and there we go. Perfect. Let's go before I forget, because I already, for a moment there, did. Let's go get that final crocodile. The golden one that eat egg. Alright, so we're good, okay. So this way we can get that puzzle piece. Yeah, okay. Let's get this dragonfly. Oh. Oh. There we go, jeez. Gotta time it just right. We did it! They've all eaten egg! Alright, go. Gotta adjust my camera. Now let's go back to that really cool crocodile place. Because that's where it's at. Alright. I believe I got all the notes here. Yeah. And we'll just kind of make our way. Hey! Alright, so we're gonna have to do this twice. Most likely. Based on who I am as a person. So... looks like a maze, but it's deceiving. Honestly, there's no maze. It's just a hallway. There's no which way do I go, dead ends, nothing. But I guess the challenge is just making sure you get the notes, you don't die in the piranha-infested waters, and you make it there so that you can actually continue your life. So the reason I say I might have to do this twice is because I really want to try to get this puzzle. This one's insufferable. It's a tiny little bridge, and you only have like 2 seconds to get it. 10. It's actually 10. Oh, mama! Look at her go! Who is she? So the reason I said we might have to do it twice is because I could have fallen, but if I just go back, we don't have to do it twice, unless I fall on the way back, which has happened many times. Yes, dude! Okay. I don't care how many times you play this game, sometimes you just don't do that right. Oh my. Please don't hide me again. Ah! Okay, that was my fault. I'll give that one to you, Dragonfluh. You're a Dragonfluh. Dragonfluh. Anyone have any guesses on what we're gonna turn into? There were some clues throughout, some things we did and saw. Haha, I knew it! Alright, bud. Here we go. Final guesses? Anyone? And the one, and the two, and the sippity-doo. My water, pardon? Aren't we so cute? Look at his little face, his little guy! He does a little jumpy. And look, this one does attack. Oh, isn't he such a bad boy? So precious, he's like a kitten. And anyone with kittens knows that I'm not exaggerating. And look, there's a little area here that you can leave if you're the little crocodile. Isn't that so cute? And this is why I waited on some of the notes, because shark-infested... Nope. Piranha-infested waters don't care. They're just like, you're one of us. You're a swamp guy. You're a swamp friend. You're a swamp man. We don't need to bite you. You're a part of this. You're a part of something bigger. So the final notes will be gathered this way. Yo, I am making chili right now in my slow cooker. And I gotta say, I love the slow cooker because it's like lighting a candle of dinner. Because your whole home just smells like whatever it is you're making. And it is phenomenal. And what I also like about slow cooker meals, just while we're on the topic, is that if you have a lot of like stuff that you're trying to get rid of before it expires, you can just kind of throw it all in and you make like this amazing meal. Let me put a pin in the slow cooker thing because I realize I just did a lot here. I am inside a crocodile. So I just came in here to get those notes. I was hoping it would show me. There's an activity that you do in here that I can't actually do until I get something else from another world. But it's okay because as long as I get my 100 note goal, I don't mind leaving and coming back. But just know that we have not seen the last of Gumpy McGump here. I don't know what his name is, but I'm gonna say that it's that because I feel good that it's that. Yeah. Anyway, anyone use slow cookers? Mine's also an well, okay, let me back up. It's an Instant Pot that also slow cooks. I used to have a crock pot, but then on our wedding registry, I was like, I think I want an Instant Pot. So then we got that. But then we had 2 slow cookers, and we didn't need 2 slow cookers. So I gave one to my parents. I was just like, hey guys, you want a slow cooker? My mom was like, yeah, we do. So now they have it. They have the crock pot. I have the slow cooker. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because if they ever wanted to use it, they can. My eyes, the camera's making me dizzy. But it was a good upgrade because pressure cooking rules, dude. Oh my gosh. One year for St. Patrick's Day, I made the corned beef and cabbage. And my preferred way to make it is like slow cooked 8 hours or 6 or whatever the time is. I have it written down somewhere. But one time, it was just like a hard day and we were running late, so I was able to cook an 8-hour meal in like an hour. Max. I don't understand the technology. I just know that when I use the slow cooker, I'm deathly afraid of knocking it over or something, but I highly recommend if you're looking into anything like that, an Instant Pot, because then you have a bunch of stuff. It also happens to be a rice cooker. You can make porridge. There's like a porridge option. There's a soup kind of option. Yeah, that's kind of... I just wanted to share that. I'm a little all over the place today. Today was vet day for cats. Everything's fine. It's a wellness thing. It's a little scary, though, because I do have a cat with a mild heart murmur, so it can be kind of mentally exhausting to go, because I get all scared. That's like, oh, this is going to be the time I hear that everything has gone bad and everything's going to be sad. But nope, it was just like, everything's fine. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just kind of spent the day nurturing my self-care. Got work done. Put stuff in my slow cooker. And I'm just going to film an episode. Probably going to stop at this, though, for the day. You won't notice, but I will. Because I just needed Banjo Kazooie today. I was just feeling it in my bones. Where am I? Oh, I know where I'm missing. I know exactly where I'm missing those final notes. How many's left? Yeah. Oh, there's nothing worse than missing like 2 notes and you have no idea where to go. Because then you really gotta scour. You either gotta just leave and like get over it or scour the place. Realistically, if you're like 2 or 3 notes short every level, I don't even think it'll make a difference. I think you can still access everything. But that's not what we're about in this house, okay? I want it all. You found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. Thanks, man. I'm gonna ride this lily pad to celebrate. So cute. Oh, rotated without me. Yeah, that's cool. Physics. I always love that, like, it's just as deep as he is, and all that pops out of the little backpack. I always wondered what Kazooie looks like in this condition. Does she also get turned into what you get turned into? So was she an ant while we were an ant? Is she a tiny little crocodile inside the backpack right now? Or does she just, like, cease to exist? I know she definitely doesn't now that I think about it because she talks. Let's take a quick look at our totals. So, 102, set and ready to go. That final puzzle, I need to do something first and come back, but it's okay because we reached the 100 note score, which means I can safely leave this level. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. Yes, I questioned myself. You never know, man. Sometimes you're like, I got this 100%, no questions asked. And then you look back and realize, wow, I should have taken, I don't know, 30 seconds to think about it. Not even, that's way too long. Just like, sometimes a few seconds is all you need, is the difference between whoops and woo. See, I would have had to go here. No, I got that mixed up. I would have had to come here, see that it wasn't broken, be upset, go back, turn into Banjo, get the boots, come here safely, break it, go back again, turn back into the crocodile, and come and do this. That would have sucked. I wouldn't want to do that. Isn't this so cool? Isn't this so cozy in here? Look at this little guy. Alright. Probably wondering what's at the end of this tunnel. It's a book. Think I'd lie to you? Look at it, it's a book. Cheeto, the spell book you have found. Magic cheats I have for you.
Hey, Buckbrain, what did you say? You better not give my spells away.
Witchless book. Finders bear and bird are spell. How do you know I'm a bear and bird? I am a crocodile. See, she exists. She is talking. So who knows what she looks like right now? Only one spell Cheeto can tell. Enter the code blue eggs on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove World. Help you it will. Thanks, man. Hidden in lair, other spell books are. Them you should find. Oh, I keep thinking he's gonna rhyme.
Monsters chase you.
Oh, I guess she's Yoda now. Yeah, so you might be... Okay, I know I started this playthrough saying I'm not gonna cheat, but there's a difference between cheats that are like online that the game doesn't willingly give you, and things within the game that they give you as tools. I accept this as the latter. So, with that being said, let's go do the cheat. How long have I been playing? Ooh, a half hour. Dang. Should I show you what's up? Should I show you exactly what that means? And why that's significant? I guess I could do that, because the next area I think is kind of a turning point for the game. Like, you're in a completely different part of the layer. There's a lot going on. I think it gets a little bit harder from here on out. So let's just kind of close out this chapter by allowing us to get this egg thing, the blue eggs that he was talking about. And then in the next episode, we'll take on like the second half of the game, I want to say. So, any guesses where we're going? Does anyone happen to remember any place where we could enter letters in the first place? You probably know what's up, but I'll show you. So, I actually really like that this game kind of has like a recall for certain levels where you gotta like go do something somewhere else and then find your way back to an old level to accomplish something. Something about that just is, it's an interesting mechanic. I appreciate it very much. I don't know why I took that. Clearly, my energy levels are full. Oh, my cat is sitting so nicely here. Thank you for not blocking the TV. Even though now is actually a great time to block the TV. Because I'm not really... I'm not desperately looking at turtle butts to see what color they are. Right, Artemis? Aw, she's looking at me. I love you. Okay. So yes, that's right. Every time you get some kind of cheat, this is where you gotta go.
Me leaky. No good for water.
So how do you, a bucket, control the waters of the earth? I'm sure there's something there. So cute though. Everything in this game, well, I shouldn't say everything. Some things are probably horrific. So I guess this is a good example. Because I've already been here, my best note score is 100 no matter what I do now. That's why I kind of like don't care anymore about the notes. It's relaxing to not worry so much. Oh my goodness. I just killed him to make it easier for myself. Alright, so we gotta enter blue eggs. See, it knows. It knows what we're here for. Blue. Usually I wait until I see the other one. Because he said there's other books in the lair. And I usually wait until I get the others to come here. Or at least one other. But, I don't know, for the sake of the playthrough, we'll take it bit by bit. See, look at that! Now our new maximum's 200. 200 eggs are now yours!
That lousy cheat for extra eggs won't help bear and chicken legs.
You know what? Everyone's calling me chicken legs, okay? And maybe that's what I am, but I'm proud of it. Look at me. I'm the reason Banjo runs so fast. You wish you were the reason Banjo ran so fast, but you're not. Got him. Let's leave. Yeah, that only took a few minutes. I don't know why I thought that was going to add, like, I don't know, 30 minutes to this episode. Woo! Hey. Hey, I actually did the stand still punch thing. Wow, that's pointless. Why does anyone why? I don't know why even that's, but I don't plan to use it. Let me bring us to a spot before I officially say sayonara. Because this is really my only playthrough for the day. I just need a moment. I need a moment, guys. I need a moment, okay? What day is it? It's a Thursday. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay to have days like that. Days where you just gotta chill. I think actually later I'm gonna play some video games. Well, I want to finish this book I'm reading. Then I want to play some video games on my own time. Just my own little non-playthrough games, like the old times. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the book I'm reading is The Funeral Ladies of Ellery County. Cute book. I'm gonna try to write about it on my blog. That's a thing I'm trying to start. I'm trying to do more creative projects, if you couldn't tell. There we go. And just like the beginning of this episode, we have gone full circle. I'm going to end at a different note door. So, thanks for joining me. I've been Samantha. This has been Banjo Kazooie, and I will see you next time. Bye!